This week may end up being one of the most important turning points of 2026. Oil prices are surging, global tensions are rising, inflation is climbing again, artificial intelligence spending is exploding, and investors around the world are trying to figure out one question. Are we headed toward another economic boom or another major crisis? Tonight we break down the biggest current events shaping the world right now. Stay tuned. The biggest story this week continues to be rising tensions in the Middle East. Negotiations involving Iran, Israel, and the United States appear increasingly unstable. Markets are especially focused on the Straits of Hormuz, one of the most important oil shipping routes on Earth. Roughly 20% of global oil supply moves through this narrow waterway. That means if tensions escalate further, energy prices could rise dramatically worldwide. And we are already starting to see the impact. Brent crude oil surged above $100 per barrel this week. This is creating fears of high gas prices, rising shipping costs, more inflation, and slower economic growth. Some analysts now believe the world economy may be entering into a new energy shock cycle, similar to previous oil crises. And if that happens, consumers everywhere will feel it. Just as Americans hoped inflation was finally cooling, new economic reports are showing prices are rising again. Fuel costs are increasing. Transportation costs are climbing. And businesses are beginning to pass those expenses directly to consumers. The Federal Reserve now faces a difficult situation. If inflations keep rising, the Fed may delay interest rate cuts. That means mortgages stay expensive, car loans stay expensive. Credit card debt remains costly, and economic growth could slow further. Many Americans are already feeling the pressure from food prices, housing costs, insurance increases, and energy bills. And now oil prices could make things even worse. At the same time, artificial intelligence spending is exploding across the global economy. Tech companies are spending billions of dollars building massive AI data centers, advanced semiconductor systems, cloud computing infrastructure, and energy-intensive AI networks. Some experts say this could become the largest technological investment cycle since the birth of the internet. Companies are racing to dominate AI before competitors catch up. But there is also growing concern. AI infrastructure requires enormous amounts of electricity, and some economists warn that AI growth itself may contribute to higher power prices, higher infrastructure costs, and increased pressure on financial markets. Despite these concerns, investors continue pouring money into AI stock. And that is one major reason the stock market remains near all-time highs. The stock market has remained surprisingly strong throughout 2026, but many analysts warn the rally is becoming increasingly narrow. A small number of giant tech companies are carrying much of the market higher. That creates risks. Because if inflation rises further or oil prices spike dramatically, markets could become extremely volatile very quick. Some investors are now moving money into gold, energy, commodities, and defensive investments. Others continue betting heavily on AI and technological growth. Right now, the market appears divided between fear and optimism. Another major story this week is the upcoming summit between President Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping. The meeting could shape trade policy, tariffs, artificial intelligence competition, semiconductor supply chains, and global manufacturing. The United States and China remain deeply connected economically, but tensions continue to grow over technology and global influence. Many economists believe the relationship between the two superpowers will define the next decade of global economics. The world is entering a period of massive change. Energy markets are unstable, artificial intelligence is transforming industries, inflation risks are returning, and geopolitical tensions continue rising. The next few months could determine where markets go, where inflation goes, and where the global economy heads next. One thing is becoming very clear. 2026 is shaping up to be one of the most important years in recent history. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to subscribe for more weekly updates on current events, investing, gold and silver, crypto, real estate, and other global economic news. And let me know in the comments below, do you think the economy is headed toward another boom or another crisis? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.